Hola and welcome to Barcelona, Spain. It's day 3 of the Louis Vuitton Cup semi-finals, and for 2 of the challengers, it could be their last. The semi-finals have been a clean sweep so far, with both Luna Rossa Prada Pirelli and INEOS Britannia winning 4 races each. It's do or die for both American Magic and Alinghi Red Bull Racing. Both teams need a win to keep their America's Cup campaigns alive. So let's head to the start box for race 5. Alinghi Red Bull Racing has port entry on INEOS Britannia.
Continuing for now. Okay, what is the track round?
Righty-ho, that means it's on.
Very, very marginal conditions here at the moment. Past the wind limit, but still puffy and shifty here for both teams. So absolutely again about staying on the foil, Shirley, and doing the simple things well to get off the line.
Yeah, I'm sure we won't see the aggressive moves that we saw yesterday. This is all about keeping your boat at pace, avoiding the other boat's gas.
Big push, big push.
Pace slow.
Watch now.
8. They are slower than us. 7.
Getting here.
Clear the boat.
9 slower than us. Are faster.
4.
British team right on the edge.
We will pass over the cup for us.
They are the Swiss team going to have to roll across the bow of INEOS Britannia here.
Will be a big down. Come down, boys.
And INEOS in a really strong position here against the Swiss.
Killing 2 for the pin. Here we go. Killing 1 for the pin. 15. Looking up now. Yeah, just wait. Killing 4.
6.
Still killing 4. Killing 3.
3.
Killing 2.
2.
Killing 1. All the way up.
1.
4, 3, 2, 1. Gun.
Opening race of the day is on. D-Day. D-Day
Umpire, get behind penalty Switzerland, OCS.
for Alinghi Red Bull Racing, and not what they wanted.
Alinghi Red Bull Racing 4 metres over the line. Beautifully controlled by INEOS Britannia.
4, 2, 1.
Big loss required
Penalty
by
clear.
the Swiss team there. Unforced error.
I thought when Alinghi turned back, they were a little bit early, and they were always struggling to kill time. They ended up upwind to the start line, and they were on the back foot. INEOS perfect time on distance, starting right on the pin. Alinghi unforced error. OCS.
Big speed build needed by Alinghi Red Bull Racing. The British there clearly across.
Manoeuvre so costly in this wind pressure.
Don't have enough to track.
The exit angles in this lighter air very, very wide compared to just 1 or 2 knots more wind speed.
Do you have an option to hit them? Good speed. Speed here for us. Do you like to hit them? I don't mind. I think we take one and in. Okay, no problem.
The comms on board there saying they'll just carry on and reduce doing the double manoeuvre and just say we'll let them go, but we'll do 1 less manoeuvre for ourselves. So big losses in the tacks in these light air conditions. So strategically a good call there by the British. Not much wind on the water here at the moment at all. Pressure move now on the Swiss team.
Yeah, we should be good. No attacking now, we should be ahead.
INEOS Britannia coming to the top gate for the first time in this 5th race between these 2 teams. INEOS Britannia with that 4-0 lead. All the executions today in this lighter air will have to be spot on, and they complete the opening leg of 6 here in Barcelona. Not too far behind, crossing behind. There's Alinghi Red Bull Racing. Recovered from the OCS at the start. Got 75 behind, and they are now again the chaser. Or is it the hunter?
The British there just on the back edge of a puff there. So if they can just get a little bit out of that, they'll still be solid.
Quite light in front, I would say.
Now the Swiss team sailing through that lighter patch as well.
Stay faster.
The Swiss not being able to really get far enough into that pressure on that boundary to use it to their advantage.
Well, just got to keep the boat elevated on the foils. The other thing I'm noticing, especially on INEOS, and they're right on our bow at the moment, is how tucked under the foil is under the boat. Yesterday we see quite wide cant angles, just optimising riding moment. Not the case today. Trading off a bit of riding moment by just keeping the foils quite underneath the boat to try and generate as much lift and power as they can as they head down leg 2.
Nice pressure all the way.
Boat's very evenly matched on this downwind.
Gotta go here.
INEOS Britannia, final jibe at the bottom mark, and it feels like it's just gently to get around the mark.
Really well executed there by the British team. That's very, very well done. Marginal conditions. Pressure on the Swiss now to get round cleanly and keep this race alive.
Very soft at the bottom of the track, 7 knots, danger zone.
Like some big holes in the breeze here. So, as I've seen previously, British needing to make sure they keep sailing the boat well. Oh, they're right on the edge here. 18 knots, they're going to struggle.
On the move. Get ahead.
The British there. Switzerland here, Stephen.
Well, is this the opening that the Swiss are looking for? INEOS Britannia off the foils, and Alinghi Red Bull Racing just need to execute a nice running, which they have done, but are they going to the same territory?
British really need to take the boat off here, or we could be seeing a really big lead change here.
6 knots now in Alinghi Red Bull Racing. This is going to be a massive manoeuvre for them. Could this be their moment?
Marginal speed here. All eyes on the Swiss.
Keep pushing, guys. A big push from the back now. Gavin, big push.
Right on the cusp
No
here.
lower than that, Max. Big push from the back.
Get the shovels out.
Okay, 20 knots. Okay.
Alinghi Red Bull Racing staying
Nice
up.
pressure coming back on in front of us.
A big push there.
There's the lead change.
No problem. Happy to stay fast. They're still in the water.
Bottom of the course is light. Looking up towards the top mark, probably a little bit more breeze, but not a lot. Generally, since the start, the wind has dropped. So Alinghi Red Bull Racing have done everything they needed to. They kept the boat on the foils. They pulled off that tack. And now they have an opportunity to stay in the semi-finals.
Nice pressure in front.
Still got a bit on. This is going to be light and tricky, and it's all about, you know, really good boat handling, boat control to keep the boat on the foils around the track.
Maybe we can start.
This is the race committee. We are moving the leeward gate, shortening the course to 1 nautical mile.
Go on board.
And they're down again. INEOS Britannia struggling in a pivotal day in the Louis Vuitton Cup. But let's take a look at what Alinghi are up to. They have the lead, but they're also on the edge as well. But the spike of adrenaline on the second upwind leg might be enough, but they've got to sail clean.
Oh, and Alinghi Red Bull Racing there, a beautiful light air tack, just in a little more pressure right on the boundary, and keeping the boat on the foils. Big, powerful, deep sails there, and INEOS Britannia back up on the foils, but huge gain there to the Swiss.
This is the race committee. We are shortening the course to 5 legs. The finish will be at the windward gate.
So what that means is that the Alinghi Red Bull Racing team are on their second to last leg and have 1 upwind leg to go to bag their first win in the Louis Vuitton Cup semi-finals and stay alive.
Boss back down. Right, I can't. I need to be patient.
Big pressure move here for the Swiss, and they're just going to touch down here. So both teams now off the foils, and the next line of pressure,
6 knots, happy to go down.
believe it or not, will come from up near where INEOS Britannia are. So this race is far from over, and INEOS Britannia, if they do get a line of pressure coming down, will get that first. So although they're low riding at the moment, the next big line of pressure will come from upwind. So as Shirley said, no lead is big enough in these marginal conditions at the moment.
Alinghi Red Bull Racing not doing bad in displacement mode. 8-9 knots of boat speed. They'll be hoping that's enough to get them to the finish line in time.
Alinghi Red Bull Racing are about to score their first point in the Louis Vuitton Cup semi-finals. Down 4-zip. It will now become 4-1, and the Swiss are still alive in Barcelona.
Yeah, thank you very much. It was a quite interesting race. The guys did a good job fighting all the way, and then we got lucky on one puff, and yeah, it was really nice. Of course, we want to cross the finishing line at 45 knots, but 8 knots is fine as well if it's a wind. So we'll take it, this one.
Yeah, it was very difficult to keep on the foil. So yeah, I think we keep calm until the last jibe when we drop, and after it was only to go on time to the top mark. For sure, we were not able to take off again in this light breeze. So yeah, we for sure were looking at the time going and a bit stressful on that, but at the end, we are doing our best.
Yeah, that's right. Tricky conditions out here, and yeah, it's looking like a nice race, but just got light there, and the Swiss did a better job of staying on the foil for a little bit longer than us, and managed to just get in inside the time limit. So tough one.
It wasn't pretty, but a win is a win. The Swiss get the lifeline they needed. The light wind is making it tricky for teams to stay on the foils, and as we saw in the opening race of the day, that played into the hands of a slick Swiss outfit. Can the Americans replicate that effort? Let's go to the start box and find out as they face Luna Rossa Prada Pirelli.
There we go. There we go. Slightly coming down, guys. I think we're good for a deep from here, I think.
USA really slow.
Huge speed differential here, so to recharge the speed batteries here, American Magic. Both boats in a good position here for a clean start.
And racing.
We've got a start, we've got a race. The fifth time these two teams meet, Luna Rossa Prada Pirelli and the New York Yacht Club's American Magic.
Okay, that's angle, good speed, good mount.
Good mode with him. We are faster and higher.
Both boats were 5 meters back from the line and actually still reaching, still accelerating at start time.
I think the Italians just a little more in the bank, a little more speed to convert into height, and they do take a big advantage here.
Going in 3, 2, 1, more down. Punching through. More. That's the angle there. Yeah. Down more if you can. That's the speed.
-3.
No higher than this. What is your angle?
It's gone board chase zero. They're keeping it slim at the start, aren't they, Pete?
Lovely start by Luna Rossa. They forced American Magic to go back probably a little early, and American Magic were always a little early time on distance. For Luna Rossa, when the gun went, they were 3 knots quicker than American Magic off the line, and they capitalised on that by the time they got out to that boundary, and now they're out to 75-metre advantage.
Luna Rossa Prada Pirelli approaching the top gate for the first time in this must-win match for American Magic. They'll hit that top gate first and head on the first downwind leg. The Italians in the box seat at the moment.
6 seconds.
There goes American Magic taking the right-hand mark as you see it.
stay -2 here.
You see breeze-wise here, guys?
I think along the shore on average is a little better, but...
He's just crossing behind us to see what this pressure does. I'm getting a good puff here, actually. I don't think...
Yeah, no rush, no rush.
Yeah.
No.
Francesco Bruni, so good at just keeping the tempo down.
That feels good.
Yeah, just looking at the wind field here.
The gate pretty square.
Surely, that's, as we sort of thought, potentially more breeze down the bottom end of the course, so that will advantage Luna Rossa, Prada Pirelli.
Hey boys, showing about 10 to the jibe. We'll just go a little past that, okay?
Still tight, this game.
Hey, stand by.
Luna Rossa, Prada Pirelli coming into the bottom gate to complete leg number 2 of 6 in this Louis Vuitton Cup semi-final. A win here for the Italians, and they are in to the Louis Vuitton Cup final, the entree before the big one, and that's the match.
Very, very nice rounding.
Now following through, all comms pretty calm on both boats. Pivotal day for American Magic. Yesterday they just got beaten by 2 seconds. Can they flip that result today?
Just having a look at the wind field here, it looks lighter as they're going to progress up this racetrack. Lots of snakes and ladders left in this.
For the time, okay guys? Yeah, 15 seconds. Happy to go whenever you're ready here. Stand by. 3, 2, 1. Board. Highest pressure out of this. Turning.
Nice job on board American Magic there.
200 meters back, boys. Here we go. Hi, Chad.
Little gain back to the Americans, Shirley. I think they just got a little more pressure potentially on that right-hand side. Green, the right away, give way boat. Luna Rossa, Prada Pirelli.
Come down.
And a lead change. Big moment in the race here.
Wow, a massive last-minute dip for Luna Rossa.
And we have a lead change. Key moment in this race. Can American Magic hold on?
This is the umpire's penalty Italy, penalty Italy.
Oh, and a huge moment. The Italians, they're not staying clear enough.
Penalty complete.
Cleared, normal. It's just smooth here because that's one. Stand by, guys. Good pressure. Hey, transition.
Ghost boat predicting a close cross down at the bottom and absolutely spot on.
Nice speed here. We definitely have a piece, so keep it fast.
Right of way, Yacht Luna Rossa.
He's coming behind us.
Didn't seem like much of a penalty there for Luna Rossa to rub off, but
Protect, so keep the speed here. Nice.
well, it is what it is. Americans now having to keep to the right, possibly more pressure out that right side.
We are faster than target, so...
all the way to boundary for us.
Nice pump here.
Slower, please. Be on a right shift, okay? Yeah, copy. It's charged.
Similar again, outbound at the moment.
So again, another close cross.
Crossing there. Okay, coming up.
Decision time for the Italians.
One now.
In a big high mode too.
No problem. I have us crossing on the...
Got a speed 16
Right.
here. 16 here.
Potential.
Okay, down, bow down, press.
Okay. Definite penalty there in my mind on the Italians. Big cord across there.
Penalty Italy, penalty Italy.
And there we see it. Penalty again to the Italians. They do have to lose 75 metres.
He will go with the tag. He will give us with the tag.
Slightly up now. Up.
Put down here.
It's clear.
It's not a massive penalty, is it, when they're up and foiling?
Almost late on here. Just get the speed back if you can.
Yeah, I have it. Stand by.
I think we're going to be able to do it.
Little trim up here, guys.
Up if you can.
Up.
He's coming out.
Potential Dino for both boats.
Up.
Coming up.
Where to blow.
Coming out.
Okay, we flag this.
Yep, flag.
Hey, bearing
American Magic still holding the lead. They take for them the right-hand mark and the opposite mark for Luna Rossa Prada Pirelli.
The Americans just about to sail through a slight light patch of breeze.
Pressure looks pretty good down the middle here, if I'm honest. He's just come back at us a lot. Yeah, I'm trying to build here all the time.
The Italians, the give way boat. Americans right of way. Decision on Italy.
A little bit. Watch the boundaries.
He goes behind. Yeah. Oh, it's built some. Yeah. Trying.
No, lower.
In inside the hole.
Yeah, you're all clear. Normal.
Let's go jib on a little more. Okay, Pete.
Boat's too close to defend, so
Nice pressure there.
Rocker in there, boys.
It's coming.
very even speeds. Really nice ride height control there from the Italian team. Nice jibe by the Americans as well, so there'll be another bow-on-bow intersection shortly. Right away boat this time, the Italians, so decision on the Americans now.
I mean, we look very close. I think we should be yielding speed. I think you're across, but got one down if you want. Yeah, I think
it is so tight.
A bit faster now. Yeah, but the end, lead in, please. Now one, please. All clear.
That's a good angle there.
One. What are we thinking at the bottom? One and in right, I think, and then we look for no lower opportunity. But risky. No, copy. You're 2 over.
Okay, we've got a nice line line. Nice line for the pin.
Nicely done, Luca Cabrese.
Just got to keep sailing the boat clean, avoid those little touchdowns.
Not yet. Not yet.
Every metre a keeper at the moment.
Okay. Stand by.
Lucas Calabrese doing a really nice job with Tommy Slingsby to thread the eye of the needle with Patriot. Tricky conditions to sail in.
Crucial to pick the right ley line.
It is. The Americans now have to get around this right turn in front of the Italians.
It is going to be tight coming in to finish leg number 4.
The Italians will go for a penalty.
2, 1, rolling up.
American Magic
got
has
the boundaries
to give,
there, very, very close. Italians going for the protest. They will fall off the foils here, the Italians. Up to Richard Slater and his team to make a call on that. This will be a huge lead by the Americans here.
Okay, 25 knots.
Trying the boat going.
He's off. Building here. Yes. Keep breath, guys.
No penalty, so the Italians going for broke, going for the kill, and they haven't got it, so the American team will stretch away to a huge lead here. Still need to keep the boat on the foils. The race is not over yet. So just seeing it here, Shirley, the Americans there dipping down.
Giving room.
Giving room, giving room, giving room, giving room. And the umpires there saying all clear.
American Magic have been promising us something special. They lost the race yesterday by just 2 seconds, and they were chasing Luna Rossa Prada Pirelli down. Today, they, like Alinghi Red Bull Racing, have handled the light here beautifully, and they will keep their America's Cup dream alive for the moment. No longer are they 0-4. When they cross the line, they will be 1-4, and another little shot of adrenaline to their campaign. American Magic sailing Patrick get the win. How important is that win going to be?
It feels really good. Yeah, no, it's been tough. They've been just knocking us off for 4 races straight, and we know we can do it, and it's good to prove it. And yeah, we want another one in these conditions with boats feeling good.
Now, the weather didn't play ball and racing was abandoned for day 3. Patchy and challenging conditions reward American Magic and Alinghi Red Bull Racing with their first points, and crucial points at that.